Hi, we're here with Mark Bogan. He's running for City Council. Mark, why don't you tell us why you're running?
Well, my concerns are the welfare of Yellowknifers. I'm hoping to create a safer and happier community. I think that that's been neglected a bit, and we read the headlines in the papers, high crime rates and drug use and alcohol use and so on, that I think a lot of those issues need to be addressed. And I think the way to do that is to better educate our youth and children and to provide proper recreational public service for families.
Mm-hmm.
So that's essentially why I'm running.
Right.
Yeah.
You think you work at the Safe Harbor Day Shelter? Do you think that experience there would help you in sort of, I guess, tackling some of these issues that you're raising?
Yeah, I'm hoping that voters will elect a balanced council. And so we always focus on economy and business and attracting people to Yellowknife to do business. And again, when you look at the headlines, they're not really attractive. And so I think, with the balanced council that we could probably help showcase Yellowknife as a more attractive place to do business. Yeah.
What do you mean by more balanced council? I mean, are you sort of suggesting you're the social issues candidate, or?
Well, I would be. I mean, social service is my passion. Helping people, helping themselves is my passion. And so I feel that I do a great deal of research on this. And so I'm hoping that people see the necessity, again, to have a balanced council. Because, again, we focus on policy, and all of that stuff is very important, and it's something that I would equally engage in. But, again, with the proper balance, I think that we could, again, showcase Yellowknife as just a great place to be.
What are your views? I mean, one of the first things you would have to do if you were to be elected would be to tackle the city budget. So, I mean, where do you see yourself in the conversation there?
Well, that would be something that we have to examine line by line, and as a group come up with proper adjustments to make room for social problems.
Right.
And there's a great deal of them in this city. So you hear people, I don't like going downtown. You hear all of this negative. So there would have to be some room there for I think to address some of the social issues in Yellowknife for sure. Yeah.
So you're saying that maybe that would not take a priority, but sort of, I guess you're looking for it to be added as a factor when you're talking about things like road reconstruction or.
Yeah, I mean, we have to maintain, the public service, road construction, sewer, water, all of that is very important, and none of that should be neglected. But we also have to look at projects such as increasing recreational activities for families. One of the things that I've been wishing to do for a long time is engage more recreation for our children and youth and their families. And I've attended some of these meetings on how to improve services at the library and so on, and there's more that can be done. I'm not saying that it's all going to get done overnight, but I think that it should play an important factor in the city budget.
Just a quick question on the economy then. I mean, what do you think needs to be done? I mean, there's been a lot of talk about how Yellowknife is facing an uncertain future as far, with the mine closures looming. I mean, how would we pay for all these things with those issues in mind?
Yeah, I think the economy is sort of at a standstill now, and I think it will be for quite some time. I don't think that we're going to improve the economy until we improve our image. So we don't want to be known as a place with high crime rates, high drug use, high alcohol use, high so on and so forth, as previously mentioned. And if we can showcase Yellowknife as a fantastic, safe place to be, then I think the private sector would, would come and invest money in opening businesses and shops in Yellowknife.
Well, on that note, I'm going to thank you for coming down and talking to us, Mark, and good luck on the election campaign.
Thank you all very much. Thanks.
Sir.